Nigeria just signed a major trade deal with the UAE, a comprehensive economic partnership agreement that cuts tariffs on 13,000 goods and opens lanes for investment, services and visas, which sounds huge. But then it got me thinking, trade only works when both sides are ready. Is Nigeria actually ready? Nigeria imports over $1.5 billion from UAE and exports less than $150 million. So this deal does give Nigerian products like fish, oilseeds, chemicals, textiles, even furniture, duty-free access. But are the foundations there? No cold chains, no mass processing, no consistent standards. I know that some producers are scaling, but is it fast enough to meet Gulf demand? And then we have to zoom out and ask, is this about trade or power? The UAE is expanding across Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia, Sudan. If you look at ports, infrastructure, airlines, arms. In Sudan, they've been accused of backing militia in a brutal civil war. These aren't neutral trade partners. They move with strategy. And you have to ask, did Nigeria do the same here? Who put forward this deal? Was it built for producers or just for headlines? Were safeguards built in? I'd like to think so. Rules of origin, quotas, phase protections, or did they just open the gates with no defense? If small businesses weren't at the heart of this, then this could potentially collapse on the working class. There's an SME registry, SMEDAN exists, the Export Promotion Council exists. They've ratified AFCA, but are they using any of it to position producers for real wins? They've got agencies, frameworks, but it is deals like this that test whether or not they're actually activating them or just stacking documents. I mean, listen, if non-oil exports don't rise fast, they burn FX, widen inequality and deepen the trade deficit. Let me be positive, right? Here's what a win looks like. Build 3 to 5 export clusters tied to UAE demand. Link diaspora remittances to SME funding. Secure like 10% of Gulf-bound demand, that's billions in earnings, youth jobs and trade power, jobs and exports and investment. Build in performance targets and for future deal, phase liberalization, local content, AFCA alignment, because if this undermines regional strategy, Nigeria's not playing the long game, they're just making noise. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Naira is at like 1,420 to the dollar. Growth forecast at 4.5%. But oil revenues below target. Inflation's easing, but it's still high. If Nigeria's not producing, exporting and negotiating like a bloc, and this is all just headlines, and headlines don't build economies. To Nigeria's leaders, I believe that you're competent, right? But it's a reminder that this is not a time for photo ops. Ask the hard questions. Who owns the ports? Who holds the routes? What's the 5-year play? Because if you don't fix the fundamentals, you'll clap today and cry tomorrow. This is deeper than just Nigeria. It's about the message that you send across the continent, right? And remember, if you're shaking hands with those fueling violence in Sudan, are you building Africa?